Hi, I want to talk to you about an incredible, innovative way of earning money in the crypto space. In 2 years' time, if I don't do anything, if I don't touch this, if I don't do any affiliate, if I don't invite anybody to the program, if I don't do anything, just leave it like it is, I will get a return in 2 years of $41,000 out of an investment of $3,000. Either you've had crypto in the past after it doesn't matter if you're a trader, it doesn't matter if you're just an investor, if you've never owned one crypto coin or token, this can be an opportunity for you, an investment opportunity where you can just sit back, relax, and see your investment growing. And we're talking about something absolutely revolutionary. So look at this: earn up to 1,000% fixed and compounding APY per year with MetFi NFTs. 1,000% APY. APY is the annual percentage yield. So if you invest 100 euros and you have an APY of 20%, you will earn $20 in 1 year. This is really good. In the banking industry, we earn 0.0 something of interest if we have our money there and we don't touch it. In the crypto space, we've seen some incredible yields with staking. I've been staking my crypto for a while, but those incredible yields, we're still talking about things like this, like Celsius Network. So this is a post by Jeremy Wagner of the top 11 crypto savings accounts. So the ones that generate the more yield, or the more APY, and look at what we have here. Celsius Network, these guys you can get, the APY can range from 0.5% to 18%. 18% is a really good yield for an investment. Linus, 4.5% APY. I have some crypto staked for 6%, and that's the usual amount. So in an exchange like Crypto.com, Coinbase, or even Binance, you can find these staking rewards. You can find higher staking rewards if you lock your crypto somewhere. Like, so if you leave it there, if you say you're going to leave it there for 6 months, they give you higher APYs. So as you can see here in Crypto.com, you can find Bitcoin for 6% APY if you lock it there, if you'll keep it there. Ethereum for 6%, USDC for 10% APY. There's all these different numbers, but you can see 3% to 17%. We're talking about, this is really good compared to the banking industry. We got all these. You can see these are more or less the numbers. And what we're talking about now is starting from 100% APY, just starting out. Just if you invest $100 and you buy an NFT, I'm going to explain that in a second. If you invest $100 and you buy an NFT with a MetFi NFT, you immediately have a guaranteed 100% APY, in 100%, as opposed to 20%, which is the highest we found with other cryptos. Let's say you spend $100 buying this NFT. This is a utility NFT. It means that it gives you something in return. Not just it's not just a piece of art or pixelated art or whatever you want to call it. Owning this NFT grants you the staking rewards you're looking for. So buying the first NFT will give you 100% staking rewards. So if you buy for $100 this NFT, and then you stake. Let's say you stake $10,000. At the end of a year, you'll have $20,000. You'll have earned exactly the same amount in 1 year. This is unheard of. And what we're talking about here is that it goes up to 1,000%. How is this possible? 1,000%. I'm going to show you how it's possible. So this is the MetFi NFT collection. What these guys with MetFi, what they created is an absolute miracle. They've joined everything that is good about the crypto world, and they put it together in a package. They created an incredible affiliate program. So look at how this works. They have all of this collection of NFTs, and once you buy the shrimp For $100, you earn 100% APY, and it opens one matrix of the affiliate program. But I'm not going to get into the affiliate program just yet. If you buy the second NFT or the crab, you'll earn 200%. Now, each of them costs a different price. So this one costs $100, the next one costs $200, but you'll have to own the previous one. So if you want to buy straight away the crab, you'll spend $300. So it's $200 for this one and $100 for this one. So for $300, you'll immediately get the 200% APY. Using the same numbers as I was using before, this means if you stake $10,000 at the end of a year, at the end of the year, you'll have $30,000. Like your 10,000 plus another 200, another 20,000. This is what we're talking about here. Like, but if you go for the octopus, that's 300%. If you go for the fish, which is the recommended to start if you want to earn the maximum rewards, which is the one I own presently as I'm recording this video, that's 400%. So out of $10,000, that means at the end of 1 year, you'll have 50,000. So you'll have 5 times the amount of money you had when you started in just 1 year. All right, so this is what we're talking about here with MetFi, and how can MetFi do this, and what is MetFi? What are we talking about here? How can they guarantee this? I'm going to explain right now. So MetFi is a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization. What does this mean? There is nobody that owns it, nobody controls it. So it's decentralized, it's autonomous, so it runs on itself, it works for itself, and it's an organization. But who owns MetFi? The community. You, when you buy an NFT, you own MetFi. You have voting rights for decisions in the organization and all of this. The vision: MetFi aspires to be the world's #1 metaverse and Web3 incubator, executing strategy early stage investments in the next wave of metaverse and Web3 unicorns, and giving individuals like you a personal early stake in these projects before the general public. So right now, whoever invests in companies or small companies that become big, small projects in crypto that become big, this is hedge funds. People, they control them from the start because they need to give them a percentage of the company when they get the investment. So then their hands are tied from that moment on. What we're talking about here is us as a community becoming these hedge funds that will fund the right projects. These projects usually are never seen, they're seen only by big investors until they reach the community. When they reach the community, their price has already changed, their price has already gone up, the value, because it has been invested in, and people never have the same opportunities as the big guys have to invest in these projects. Well, right now we have with MetFi. So this is the mission, the vision of MetFi, of the DAO, and this is what they're here to do. So they want to identify, invest in, and incubate promising early stage metaverse and Web3 projects. We're talking about the future here. This is metaverse and Web3 and DeFi, the decentralized finance. We've all thought, I wish I would have invested in Bitcoin when it costed cents or even $1. Bitcoin right now costs, well, right now it's low, but it's still around $20,000. So imagine if you had invested like $1,000 in Bitcoin when it was worth $1. This is what we're talking about here. This project, the MetFi organization the DAO has little more than a month. So getting in now is getting in right in the beginning. Bitcoin has been around for around 11 years, if I'm not mistaken. So again, imagine if you had started from the beginning. I know I've thought about it. All right, so this is pretty much what MetFi is. They have a treasury, which is owned by the communities, and it's what controls everything. Treasury receives earnings just like anybody else. The treasury is the number one position in the affiliate program, and they are receiving a lot of staking rewards. and a lot of bonuses from the people who join. And this is the money that is, or in this case, the tokens that will guarantee your staking. So if everybody leaves MetFi, your staking is guaranteed with the tokens that are already staked in the or locked in the treasury. The treasury has the power to mint and to burn tokens, and it does it through the smart contracts in a very intelligent way to keep the price strong and to make sure that the members of the community are secured and their investments are secured. All right, so here's the annual percentage yield. It's the rate, the real rate of return on an asset. So if I explained this already, you can earn up to 1000% with the last NFT. So buying MetFi NFTs, everyone starts by purchasing one at least, and then they can upgrade. If you want, you can buy straight away the last one and you'll get all of them. So there are a total of 10 in the MetFi collection. You can buy as many as you or as few as you like. So you can start with $100 and the crab, the NFT, which gives you 100% annual percentage yield on your investment. So whatever tokens you buy and you stake there, you'll get 100% return. If you buy the second one, 200%, 300%, and so on. So here's how the collection works. Once you buy the shrimp, the first NFT, it costs you $100, and you get automatically a $10 reward for it that is staked automatically. You can then stake as much as you want on top of it. So you can stake another 100, you can stake 1,000 or even 10,000, the example I was giving you before, to generate as much as you want. But for another $200, you can have the 200% return, which is, if you want to stake something like $10,000, obviously you're going to invest much more and get a bigger yield, much bigger return. So let me tell you what I did. Right now I invested in fish. So this is all of this combined. So 100, 200, 400, and 800. This is $1,500, and automatically you get you have $150 staked by buying this the fish NFT. This means that you're generating 400% or on 150, right? So 400% of 150 is $600. So if I had left just $150, I would earn at the end of the year. I would have $600. This is if the NFT, if the MetFi price didn't change. But the MetFi price has been going up every day when the market is going down. This is incredible. Why is that happening? Because of this, the way this works, everybody's holding on to their tokens. So this makes a lot of people buying and barely anybody selling. This makes the price go up. That's how it works. What they recommend us doing is, if we buy the fish NFT that costs $1,500, we would buy also another $1,500 in tokens. That means an investment of $3,000, but at the end of 1 year, we would have $6,000 straight away. At the end of 2 years, I can't even calculate, because they use compound interest. This means that it grows like crazy. We'll see those numbers later. Einstein called the compound interest the eighth wonder of the world, because that's what makes money explode. So look at this. So if you followed their advice and you invested, let's say you bought the fish and you got staked MFI, 150 staked MFI, but you purchased an additional 1,500, which is what they recommend. That means that you have a total staked MFI of 1,650. You spent $3,000 and you get an APY of 400%. That means you get a return of 400% of your investment. So now, at the end of the first year, you'll have 8,250 when your initial investment was 3,000. I don't know. I don't know if you can see but this is incredible. And before, I couldn't tell you how much you would get at the end of 2 years, because my brain just wouldn't get there. But there we go. So at the end of 2 years, out of your investment of $3,000, you would get 41,250. And this is if we're talking about the fish NFT. This is what I've invested so far. Obviously, I want to go further, but at the moment, this is where I am. So in 2 years time, if I don't do anything, if I don't touch this, if I don't do any affiliates, if I don't invite anybody to the program, if I don't do anything, just leave it like it is, I will get a return in 2 years of $41,000 out of an investment of $3,000. Can you see the compound interest working here? Obviously, if we go further and we go for the dolphin, the shark, the orca, the numbers grow even more, because we're talking the APY grows and the compound interest is even bigger. So how can the Treasury pay such high yield? Is 1000% APY sustainable? Let's see what they say about this. So here's why MetFi's business model allows it to pay such high and fixed APYs. All profits from the NFT and token sales are sent to the Treasury for investment in Metaverse and Web3 projects. Right? So when they then invest in these projects and they earn a return of it. You earn this return, the community earns this return. MetFi NFT owners take their tokens to their NFTs because doing so generates more tokens each day, the APY. And these tokens compound, growing daily, incentivizing owners to hold on their staked tokens to keep receiving an increased higher number of new tokens via APY. Right? So we are incentivized to keep our tokens, not to sell them. That's what makes also the token grow in price. The Treasury invests in private Metaverse and Web3 sales long before the public knows about them. So this is what I was talking about before. I mean, this is an incredible opportunity. These guys know about these projects way before the general public. So they're buying at a very low price, at a much lower entry price. Investing early and selling later can generate staggering returns. So these are some of the ways they are using to generate enough to pay us the 1000% APY. For example, there are multiple metaverse projects that have generated returns of 1000x or more. If MetFi invests in just one project with these returns, the Treasury can provide a sustainable APY of 1000% for over 10 years to everyone. All profits go directly back to the Treasury. But this is not all. The majority of people are not going to purchase NFT 10 on day one. Most people will upgrade their NFTs over time, meaning not everyone will receive 1000% APY. Obviously, how many people do you think that now at the end of 1.5 months are earning 1000% APY? How many people do you think spent $100,000 in buying this NFT? Not many. So irrespective, MetFi can pay a fixed APY of 1000% to all its NFT owners, even if every owner held the NFT 10. So they're saying they could buy this, they could pay all of this, even if every owner had this NFT, but they don't, obviously. Number 5, the Treasury receives a royalty every time a MetFi NFT owner sells their NFT. 10% of our sales of our NFTs, we can then sell our NFT, which grows in value. 10% of these profits goes to the Treasury, always. They always keep 10% for the NFTs, for the tokens, if I'm not mistaken. Number 6, the Treasury receives daily profits from the MetFi affiliate program. Like I mentioned before, the Treasury is the #1 position in the affiliate program. So everybody under the Treasury is generating profits for the Treasury. So the Treasury has enough to then pay the rest of the community. If affiliates unstake their tokens, they are no longer eligible to receive commissions. This feature of the affiliate program incentivizes affiliates to hold on to their tokens rather than sell them, lowering supply on the open market and increasing demand. This is what makes the token price go up. And what we've been talking about here is with a fixed price for the token. If the token goes up, your profits are even bigger, they are exponentially bigger. So smart contracts. MetFi operates via smart contracts living on the blockchain. This is what makes MetFi so strong and unbreakable. Smart contract is, anyone can audit the open source code, but no one can change it, even the developers. It's going to be audited now. All the 30 smart contracts are going to be audited now, so we will know what the top industry experts will think about them. The smart contract is self-executing, running independently without any human intervention, performing only the tasks that it was performed to program. For example, the affiliate rewards are programmed into the smart contract, just as the APY, and all of this is generated automatically. Nobody can say, okay, this month I'm not going to pay you your rewards, this month I'm not going to pay you your APY. The APY, by the way, is generated, you get paid every 12 hours. So nobody can say this because it's locked into a smart contract and it's always going to execute. It cannot be changed. The developers have locked the smart contract and destroyed the keys, which makes it tamper-proof, permanently sealed, and 100% secured, ensuring you will always receive what MetFi has promised, with all transactions being processed in real time and visible on the blockchain. So this is the power of MetFi. This thing is absolutely incredible. Thank you for watching. If you watch this on YouTube, you'll find in the description below a link to a page with all the instruction videos on how to get started with MetFi and more information on how to earn with them. This is a very easy thing to do. I started this in less than 30 minutes, and now I'm earning some awesome rewards. So if you're watching on my page already, just follow the instructions below the video and you'll know what to do.